I think I may have a spark issue or a coil issue. I'm going to try the spark plugs and see if that fixes it. So I don't know how long it's been since I've done spark plugs, but we're going to try that. So first thing we're going to do, here's the engine. First thing we're going to do is we need to remove this piece right here. So there's this little a tube that's attached to the to a filter, the intake. There's two screws right here. There's the flathead here and here. I just loosened these bolts and I just popped this off. So we're going to go ahead and take this out. From here, I'm going to loosen these two bolts right here and right here. They're 10mm bolts. It's a pretty big bolt. Okay, so we're looking at it this direction. I believe this is called a throttle body hose or something. We need to loosen these bolts right here on these clamps because we're going to be lifting this up and pulling it out. Just about 4 turns should do it. There's this little thing. I think this needs to be pulled off. I don't remember what this is. I have no idea what that is, but that should definitely be pulled off. And then need to pull this out. There we go. Okay, so now that that's out, we can pull this up. Up and out. There should be a hose attached to it. Oh, here it is. There's this hose. Let's pop this hose off. Something right here. I might need to remove this to get to that. Everything's kind of stuck on. Let's remove this hose. This hose looks fine. Alright, so next we have our ignition coils right here. We've got 4 of them in this particular instance, and we're going to remove the lock clip. The lock clip is this gray piece right here. There we go. Okay, if I just twist that, it's kind of locked in there. I can pull it out this way. There we go. Okay, so now that we got the lock clip pulled out, we can push down here. I think we can just pull this sucker out. You just push down on this black piece and it comes right out. Yep. There we go. I got the 4 removed. So there's bolts right here that are holding these on. There's one bolt that's kind of underneath the rest of these. You could either unclip this piece or I can just work around it. Okay, so removing this cover, again, we're just going to leverage our 10mm. There we got. Should be pretty simple. Alright, so these kind of twist out, and they lift up, and you can twist them out just like a hair more, and then they kind of hold themselves there. Got an issue right here. There's these clips right underneath this, so we need to go under here, and I think we need to pull up on, on the clip. There's 2 clips. There's 3 clips total, but we're going to try and pull up on 2 of those. My screwdriver underneath it. Let's see if I can just pop it out. So now I can remove this ignition coil potentially. Yeah, this comes right out. We need to get a way to get these spark plugs out of here. I don't have the right tool for the job, and yeah, that's it. So we're halfway done, but more needs to happen. So stay tuned, and I'll be back.
A few moments later.
All right, I had to go get a 5/8 spark plug socket, and we'll take that apart. Got it. Right, that's what it looks like. So the replacement I'm using is the double platinum 8107 Bosch, and I'm replacing an AC Delco 12569190. And we'll go ahead and put this back in. All right. Working on number 3. Oh gosh. All right, and we're going to be putting these back in one at a time. We've got everything back in. Now we're going to connect them. It's going to click into place. Click, click, click. Now we're going to put these plastic pieces back in place. They just kind of slip in here and they click in so these don't come out. These kind of broke when I took them out, but they're still going to work just fine. They do not come out easily. All right, time to slip this back on. So we're tightening down everything that we had before. Gonna put this like breather hose back on. Now we need to put these 2 bolts back on. I should probably start this and see if it actually starts as well. Last piece. Tighten down this hose clamp. All right, so that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and start it and see if this works.